Well, good morning, and thank all of you for being here today. Members of our Pure Water Working Group who have worked tirelessly over the last several months. And I especially want to thank Matt O'Malley from San Diego Coastkeeper and Sarah Kent from the Coastal Environmental Rights Foundation for joining us today, as well as acknowledge Sean Carafin with the San Diego County Taxpayers Association and Hala Razik, who is the head of our city's Public Utilities Department, who will you be hearing from in just a second. This is very exciting today. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing more important to the San Diego region than ensuring that we have a reliable water supply. The drought that is currently gripping our state has been a daily reminder of this fact. A consistent water supply, a consistent supply of water is vitally important to our economy and for maintaining the quality of life here in San Diego. And that's why we're here today. San Diego was faced with an incredible opportunity to gain increased water independence, the ability to control our own water supply for the very first time. How do we do that? By implementing the Pure Water San Diego program. Pure Water is an innovative and ambitious project that calls for the use of recycled water that will have 1/3 of our city's total water supply by 2035, 1/3 of our entire supply. That water would be a reliable and drought-resistant supply that is far less expensive than our current imported water. It's a common sense approach that is environmentally friendly and economically sound. Pure Water is a project that will improve the lives of all San Diegans in every neighborhood. And we've brought people of all walks of life together, environmental groups, business organizations, and regional leaders to move our city forward. Pure Water is one of the city's most critical projects that will position us as environmental leaders and to help our region grow and thrive. And that's why I will be urging the City Council next week to vote to take the next steps to advance our Pure Water plan. I know the council is strongly supportive of this plan, and I want to thank them for all of their help and all of their support. This plan, long time in the making, also has the support of notable local environmentalists such as Marco Gonzalez of the Coastal Environmental Rights Foundation, San Diego Coastkeeper, Surfrider Foundation, and the San Diego Audubon Society. We've been working with these groups for months on a strategy that we believe will benefit San Diego immensely. And as many of you know, the federal government has long maintained that the Point Loma wastewater treatment plant requires billions of dollars of unnecessary upgrades. If we spend those billions, it wouldn't provide a single drop of extra water for San Diego. So we devised a different approach, and we brought everyone to the table. We're going to spend these dollars on 3 advanced water purification facilities that will divert wastewater away from the Point Loma plant. And when these plants are fully operational in 2035, we will be recycling 83 million gallons of water a day, or roughly 1/3 of our local water supply. But in order for us to go down this very innovative path, we need the council's approval for a modified permit application to continue operating the Point Loma plant at its current level. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm confident we will gain that support and then soon get federal approval and funding for Pure Water San Diego. I want to again thank particularly all of our environmental partners who have helped advance Pure Water and our dedicated staff in public utilities, which is led by Hala Razik. It really has been a group effort with a focus on not just today or next year, but the focus on decades in front of us to make sure that San Diego has a consistent, has a reliable, and has a safe water supply. That's what this is all about. And that's why as mayor, I'm so excited. We do have a lot of work to do, but I'm confident we're going to get there. I'm confident we're going to get across the finish line. We are going to be nationwide leaders in this effort, and it's something that San Diegans can be very, very proud of. And with that, I'd like to introduce Matt O'Malley with Coastkeeper. Matt?
Good morning. Thank you. For the better part of 15 years now, Coastkeeper has been working with our partner environmental groups in the city to find long-term, lasting solutions to our water needs in our region. The fact that we're all here today shows that we can get coordinated support and broad-based support for really good solutions. The Pure Water program, in its essence, is a truly integrated management approach. It considers water quality by reducing the discharges into the ocean, and water quantity by providing an environmentally sound local source. The program is really a win for all of San Diego. It's important for our council, I think, to realize that the timing is ripe for this type of approach and for our region in general to recognize that. I personally want to, on behalf of Coastkeeper, thank the mayor for his leadership role in this program and for moving it forward. We're hopeful that the council on Tuesday will approve, and we look forward to continuing our long relationship working with the city to see the potable Pure Water program become a reality. So thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Matt. Next up, I'd like to introduce Sarah Kent, who's the program coordinator with the Coastal Environmental Rights Foundation. Sarah?
San Diego's environmental community has actively advocated for potable recycled water for approximately 15 years. While we've made great strides in that time, we're looking forward to the long-awaited goal of implementation. This starts with the City Council hearing next week, November 18th, and an approval that will move us another step closer to construction. Of course, new infrastructure means increased rates, but the alternatives are even more costly. Spending to instead build a new secondary treatment plant at Point Loma would not create any new water, and San Diego would continue to suffer the uncertain future of drought. This local drought-proof supply of water is good for San Diegans across the board. We've been impressed with how Mayor Faulconer has stepped up and made this a critical component of his work plan. Reliable drinking water has never been a partisan issue, and the mayor is really proving how true that is. On behalf of the Coastal Environmental Rights Foundation and our environmental partners, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Sean Carafin with the San Diego County Taxpayers Association. Sean?
My name is Sean Carafin with the San Diego County Taxpayers Association. The Taxpayers Association understands that investing in pure water is how we protect our ratepayers. It's how we can get control of our supply. There aren't a lot of ways for us as a region to substantially increase our water reliability, and even fewer ways to do it while saving ratepayer dollars in the long term. It's clear to all of us up here today that pure water's time is here in San Diego. And I'm optimistic, I'm excited, because something has changed. It's just one thing, but it makes all the difference. And it's not that we drink the same water twice, because every drop of water we have on this planet has been consumed over and over again, and it's been evaporated into our skies and come down as rain and as snow countless times. And it's not where we're importing our water from. We still get a good amount of our water from the Colorado River, which is downstream of a lot of people. But one thing has changed, and it does make all of the difference. And it's not that we live in a desert. This drought may remind us that we need bigger, bolder solutions, but we've always lived in a climate that doesn't bring us the water we need. And it's not the technology. The science has been there for a long time now. It's tested and it's safe. What has changed is what you see here today. We now have the leadership and we have the community support to do what's right for San Diego, to do what's right for the environment, for ratepayers, for the economy, for San Diego's future. So thank you to everyone up here today. Thank you to the mayor. It's our time to get this done. We're here for our region, our city, and we're ready to get this done, and that's exactly what has changed. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And our last speaker, who really needs no introduction when you talk about all the work that she's been doing constantly, is Hala Razak, who's our Public Utilities Department Director. Hala?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor Faulconer. Today is a great day. I am very proud to be part of the team that will, in fact, be implementing pure water. This implementation will get us closer to having a reliable, drought-proof, and independent water supply for all of the residents of San Diego. Once Council approves the application, we will then be submitting the waiver application that will have milestones for pure water. And We have been and will continue to work with the Environmental Protection Agency to ensure that secondary equivalency and all the regulatory approvals are in place to make sure that we are able to implement this program. We will be implementing the program in 3 different phases. The first phase will be right here at North City Reclamation Plant for 15 million gallons a day, and we will be delivering that water in 2023. The following phases will be happening in South Bay Reclamation Plant as well as a Harbor Drive facility. By 2035, 83 million gallons per day will be produced, which is over a third of the water that San Diegans will be consuming. It's an exciting time for the department that I am part of to be implementing this program. Our treatment plants have been award-winning, and we look forward to using all this wonderful advanced technology that has been proven and tested time and time again to produce the sustainable supply for San Diego.
Thank you, Holland. Thank you. Thank you, Holland. And thank you to all of our members of our Pure Water Working Group. As you can see, a lot of effort and dedication has gone into this. This is a very exciting time for our city as we look ahead to the future. So I want to thank each and every one of you for your strong support and your continued strong support. And with that, I'm happy to answer any questions for myself or anybody up here. Yes, Ed.
Essentially, you're asking the feds to do what, and are they receptive already to what we're doing?
Yeah, the good news is the federal government, particularly the Environmental Protection Agency, has been very receptive to what we're going to be doing. In fact, I was back in Washington, D.C. just several months ago, along with Hala and others, working with the EPA on exactly what we're doing, which is to put forward this waiver with the condition that we're moving forward on pure water. So we're reducing the amount that's going to go into our outfall for the future, and we're going to be creating a new water supply. EPA has been extraordinarily helpful with San Diego to make sure that we have a path to accomplish this. There's still some work that needs to be done, but I can tell you the spirit of cooperation is incredible.
So they're redirecting the money that we're going to have to put into upgrade?
That's right, and because we're going to be dramatically reducing the amount that's going out into the outfall and diverting that so we can have that as an independent water supply. That's the wave of the future, not just here in Southern California, but that's going to be happening in other states across the country as well. So we have a real opportunity to show that not only leadership here in San Diego, but really on a very large scale.
Are they asking you why you can't make it go faster than 2035?
Oh, no, they're very, very pleased with the timeline and understand all of the, the costs, the construction, and the approvals. We've been working on this for a while. And it's a pretty aggressive timeline that we have laid out, but I'm confident that we can do it. And what all of these folks have been working on and demonstrate, we have the community support, we have the political will. This is the right thing to do for our region. It's the right thing to do for the environment. When you get all of that together working on your side, it's a very good thing. Thank you, guys. If there's any questions, we'll all be available for any one-on-ones too. Thank you.